Alrighty, we're back. How you going, peeps? Welcome back to the next episode of snowrunner. Recording a few in a row today. Just so we're gonna have shorter episodes, not just a 6-hour video, and hope that someone might actually sit there and watch 6 hours of me babbling on. Yeah. See if we can continue on with the Alaska Chronicles.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Just letting you know, I'm still streaming on Twitch. It's where I was at from the last 2 episodes or so. So I've split today up into 3 episodes. So it's not, as you can see, one massive fucking episode. So we all should be good to go. Anyway, so quick overview. Discovered we can spin the map around. Fucking little do people already know. So earlier on, completed that bridge. Fixed up the pathways for both these ways. We've delivered fuel and stuff to the shipping containers from here to the docks. Rescued this Royal BM from over here. Collected some cargo that was in that river there, like spare parts, and that river there. We have delivered, I think we delivered something to the warehouse over here. We have repaired power lines here, here, and here. We have delivered some bricks, metal beam, and fuel, that's what we ended up on at the end of the last episode, just here. Little did I realise that I'd already delivered the fuel, so I've got a Western twin steer with 2 fuel on the back, so I can just delete it. But I did discover there's a fuel tanker here, so when I got some bricks. So I'm not sure what our next task is going to be, but I'm sure it will be something. Hopefully something a bit interesting. Hasn't been too bad, this one. So deliver medium logs and long logs to the sawmill. Where do we get them from? Okay. So now that I have repaired the road, I'm hoping now I can just cut straight across and go here. Because even though going this way wasn't a problem, and it's probably the Surefoot way, this way is technically shorter. And I might be able to use... Now, I don't know. Can you actually use the civilian? Does that have a front log carrier? I can't remember. Maybe I might recall it. The civilian here. I might actually recover it and see if I can actually... Because what is it? So saddle high, saddle low, fuel tank, and van body. Okay. What? Okay. So saddle high, saddle low, fuel tank. Okay, so this one doesn't actually have. So what? What truck does have it? I don't think the Pacific does. So the Twin Steer doesn't. Does the Pacific? Actually, you know what? Where's that truck? The Royal BM. Okay. So I'm going to have to recall this one because I kind of fucked it anyway. When I was delivering the shit, I fucked one of the wheels, which was that one. It looks like that back one anyway. Not that that matters. But we'll recover this one, and then I might be able to customize it. Frame add-ons, log carrier, short logging frame or medium logging frame. I can't remember. Log carrier front. I think the log carrier front was for when you've got... So I need to deliver one long logs anyway. Hey Casual Gamer, how's it going? Just started a fresh episode for my YouTube channel. I'm just trying to remember, because I really want to do... My next task is going to be logs. This one. Activate. I need to deliver medium logs and long logs to the sawmill. So I've unlocked areas that I'm going to just get some logs, and rather than going the long way around, which is the easy way to do it, I'm going to try and cut across and go the shorter route. But I always fuck up needing which way the trailers are working. But no, it's everything's been going good today. I've managed to complete a fair few tasks. I've only started on Alaska in the last day or two. I pretty much finished Michigan 100%. Got every trailer, everything, because I kind of like finishing things when I start them. So I'm going to continue on with this one today. It's funny because I watch some other people and they're doing hardcore and stuff. I couldn't do that. I tried using the Hummer earlier and it sucks. It's good on the flat, but anything that has, like as soon as you get into deep snow, unless you got raised suspension, which I don't have, I think it kind of sucks. Do you have snowrunner yourself? Because if you haven't, I highly recommend. When I first found it, I was watching a streamer Slush Puppy play it. I also play Escape from Tarkov, which is another game, a first-person shooter. But I watched him over a couple of weeks play through it with a few viewers and that, and I thought I'd give it a crack. And since of which, yeah, it's definitely worth it. I've found I've thoroughly enjoyed it. That I actually bought the DLCs, all of them, whatever I could get. The biggest thing that really helped me was getting the free DLC, which gives 2 trucks, and you sell them because they're outright bad. I forget what they're called, and that gave me the money that I could go buy a club, and the club was the second main. I started with the Fleet Star and the club, and I was able to complete a lot more. That I've unlocked a whole heap of vehicles. Someone gave me advice that the Civilian is an amazing vehicle, and I agree with them. The Civilian has just made chump change of a lot of tasks. Definitely worth getting if you haven't already got. Because I'm doing the logging, I can't actually use it right now. I'd really want to get the other Pacific. I've unlocked it, but I haven't had a chance to get it because it costs about $120,000, and I've got about 65. Well, I've probably got 40 now after buying this logging trailer. But once I finish the task, I'll sell it and get my money back. From what I understand, you can buy and sell the trailers and you get the same money for it. Yeah, definitely. I could probably sell some of the vehicles, but once I get through this map, I'll sell some vehicles and trailers and shit and go back to step 1. Definitely a learning curve playing this game. Like what to do and what not to do. You would have loved it before. I've full on rolled the Civilian down a hill. I just lost it. Was trying to do one of the hill climb to get the power lines over the other side of the map. And I reckon it rolled like 6 times. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that shit. I should have turned there. I think I did the same thing the last time. I only just got this vehicle, which is the what is it? The Royal BM 17. And it's like the Fleet Star, but So I had the Fleet Star, which is a great beginner truck, and then I got another one that was really good, and it did the same thing. You can have the high side tray on the back with the crane, and then I got this today, and this is like next level again. It seems to handle the thicker mud and snow easier, and it has a little bit more power, I think. I'm going to go this way, but I'll come back that way. Yeah, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. I hope to see you around. Good luck with where you got to go, or if it's dinner time, or I mean, it's nearly 7 p.m. here, so. But I appreciate it. Okay, long. Okay, so this one doesn't go. Okay. I need one long log, so that's good. And I'm guessing the medium log trailer does the medium logs. I'm aiming for the 200 followers. I really want to get it now. I'm starting to enjoy it more and more, even though I've been streaming forever and a day. Forever creeping ever so close to 200 followers. I actually got my first YouTube subscriber yesterday, and I was excited. But I do play a variety of games, not just I mean, I seem to be enjoying this thoroughly. I've got so much, like there's about 8 or 9 zones, and I'm only on the second sort of map or zone sort of area. So I'm definitely looking forward to spending a bit more time sharing the love when I can. I wonder if I sell the other Pacific and I get the cheaper one. I wonder if that would work, because it probably have the same customizations. I wonder if that works. Can't get fuel now. Jeez, look at the overhang. That seems a bit out of proportion. I don't think you'd really let it overhang that much. It was funny because I was only watching on yesterday or last night. I was watching a logging show, an American logging show on Netflix. Dickhead. I was watching an American logging show on Netflix, and like they get paid like one of the massive trees, and they're like, "That's a $30,000 tree," and I'm like, "Holy fuck, really?" And yet they're talking about, oh, you know, it takes a fair bit to actually make money, and I don't know if we're gonna make it or break it, or I'm like, but that's a $30,000 fucking tree. Surely, if you can get a few of those, surely you'd make some money. I mean, yeah, you got wages and you got a lot of costs and stuff, but holy crap, like $30,000 a tree? Come on. Surely the wood's not worth that much. Ah, crap. Maybe I should have went the other way. I actually thought going in low range might help me, but I don't think it did in that case. I think it was just too slow. Fuck, I hate it when it does that. Okay. Nice. Get in there. Wonder if I can actually hook up the fleet star behind this and load on some medium logs on both of them, and just basically use this one to drag it along. That might not work though. Fuck off. Who puts a pothole right in the middle of the road? We'll see. This might not work actually. Going this way. What I maybe need to do is get another truck just to help me through this rough shit. Maybe bring out the club, because it'd help big time with this, because it's so heavy. That was hard to open with one hand. Yeah. Okay. Stop engine. Bring out the big guns. Actually, you know what? I am curious enough to do what I'm about to do. I will just pull this trailer out here, just so it's out on the main road, because I will come past and collect it. But I'm going to try something else, which involves selling this truck. I'm going to buy that other one, just to see the difference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to equip whatever default shit is on this one that I can. In case I've upgraded this one, because I don't want to sell the upgrades, so I can, if I have to, buy this one back or whatever. But I should get the 140 for this one. How does that sound? Do you reckon that sounds fair call? I think so. What I'll do is attach trailer. This is gonna sound stupid, but it's smart. Refuel. Cool. Recover. Okay, customize. Okay. Install suspension, tires, winch. Install snorkel. Install frame add-on. Uninstall. Okay. Back. Truck store. Customize. How do you sell the truck? Back. Retain. Truck store. Back. Deploy. Okay. 141. Okay. Back. Okay, customize, check in, gearbox, suspension, tires. This is what we want. Winch, install spare wheel. Why not? Frame. Why didn't I do this earlier? Saddle high, ramped, fuel tank, metal detector module, maintenance, short logging, medium logging, okay. Log loader crane, log carry front, heavy crane. So, purchase, yes, back, huh, here we go. Well, if you're gonna fucking do it properly. Jesus Christ, this is big. I like this truck already. Like, it is one big motherfucker. You know what's funny? From the very get-go, when I first saw this car, this truck, I liked it. I thought it looked like a beast. And after using that other Pacific, I stand by my thoughts. we'll find out if the performance is as good as I hope. I'm hoping this one's got the guts. I'll put the medium logs on this truck, but I hope this truck has the guts that it can pull that other one along as well. That's what I'm hoping. Timber. And the fact that it's 350 litres of goodness. I'd hate to pay the fuel bill though. It's funny, I'm seeing Pastilli go out and buy a Nissan Patrol or whatever it is, so you can do four-wheel driving. He said it costs $500 to fill up the extended long-range fuel tanks. It's like, holy fuck. I mean, in diesel, I guess I can understand that, because I mean, my car's got a 50-litre tank, and that's $100 to fill up. So I can only imagine a 250-litre fuel tank. That's $500 right there. Buddy, hope you got flybys. Because at this rate, I mean, you'd hope you'd get some range from that. Okay, see. I wonder if I can squeeze through these two. Thread the needle. Yep. Perfect. Exactly what the doctor ordered. I hope I'm not wasting my time by pulling this one through here and then getting stuck as well. I reckon I'd ask for my money back off of that little log that's on top there. That little crooked one. I like the way it wiggles, for sure. Something about the money jiggles, you know, riding in my feet. I really want to see it. I wish they also gave you a weight so you could see how heavy the truck was, so you could understand why the fuel rating was the way it was. Rather than just a fuel, you know, using 16 litres per minute. I mean, that's 16 litres per minute, that's fucking heaps. Means the fuel tank in my car would last 3 minutes. Fastest man over 3 minutes, huh? My only other thought is when I get up to my truck, am I going to be able to get around it? I didn't think that far ahead. I do like the fact that it's got the cage in front of the logs, so nothing goes through the cabin. A lot of logging trucks don't have that feature. That probably should. I think it costs too much to build. Well, we're about to find out how we go. There she is. Murder, she wrote. Maybe this has backfired. Maybe I should have come the other way. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. What do you got? What do you got? Do you need... Alright. Okay. Fine. You win. I actually didn't tell my thumb to press that space. My thumb decided on its own that it would twitch. Okay, you know shit's hit the fan when you pull out the big guns. You know shit's real. Now, I could go around, but I'm going to go straight across if I can. Might be a little bit sore. Don't know. I'm just hoping that this truck has the guts to pull those other trucks up the hill. If I can pull it just through that section, they should be able to make the rest of the way themselves. But even if I just have to park this truck there, just to help them get through. I've never actually played this multiplayer. Is there a way to play it multiplayer, or like I know people have, but I don't know how to do it. I could probably start a new game, or if you want to host a game, I could join if you want. Yeah, yeah. Do you just join in this game or something, or could give it a crack if you want. Ah, okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, so you'd have a lot more experience. I was just laughing at my stupidity because got two trucks here that don't quite want to make it up the hill with logs on the back, and I've been trying to get them there. Yeah, if you want, I'll return to main menu. I don't know how to do it, but anyway, start a co-op. Should we start a new one, or should we continue on from this one? It doesn't really... Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind starting a new one, and then in future, if I ever get any co-ops or whatever, would you be up for that? Okay. Create game. North Point, Alaska. So how do you know what the code is? Out of curiosity. Start co-op. This one. So. Ah. Because it never actually gave me the code, or... Sorry. You learn the first time, and then... Manage party. Copy invite code. I'm guessing that's the invite code. Oh, there you go. MJKAT. Or if you want, you can always look for Rainbash 81 on Rainbash 81 on Steam. Nothing at the moment, mate. I'm not really hungry. There could be. I think I'm actually uploading something on YouTube as well. Tiny person, yeah, my son, 7-year-old. It is 7:20, so it's like past dinner time, but being a weekend. Yeah, I'm actually uploading because I'm trying to do some videos for YouTube. On the way in. Yep. Yep. Ah, yeah, sweet. Continue. So do you use my trucks, or do you use whatever trucks you've got, or... Actually, I have no idea. If you want, I have a Discord that you can jump in if you want. I'd have to set up the sound. That's if you want, might be a bit easier to... Stream channel. Invite people. Copy. As long as you promise not to say anything that you shouldn't say for TOS for stream, otherwise I'll just have to delete the VOD. Like I don't have a lot of viewers and stuff, so... That's all good. How's it going? This is obviously a first for me, multiplayer in this. I have seen people do it and it looks like fun. Like you get up to mischief. Yeah, yeah. That's sure. Yeah, for sure. So how does multiplayer work? Like, so are you able to just grab out whatever vehicles I got in my thing, or does it let you bring in something, or... Oh, okay. So The garage is my garage and your garage, and you can just pull out whatever you want to pull out. Oh, sweet. Ah. Yeah, sure. So I was trying to do the medium and long logs. I've got two trucks. I've got a Pacific P12 that has medium logs, and I've got the Royal BM17, but they're both stuck over the other side of the map, and they didn't quite have the guts to get up the snow hill. So I was going to take my clob over there and try and tow them up, but I still need another medium logs to get over to the sawmill. Yeah, sure. Thank you. You probably got vehicles that I don't have yet. Definitely. Um, it, it's called Timber. Yep, Timber. So you've nearly finished the game. Is that like like all the DLCs and stuff, or? Ah, okay. I mean, I seen it on sale, so I thought, oh, this is pretty entertaining. I might as well buy it. Yeah, definitely. Um, well, I find it fun. I find it fun zooming along, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I don't mind doing the tasks. Like, I mean, it's like any game. I've done them. So I've 100% completed Michigan, the first one. And the last thing I did was just the time attack. So I'm like, okay, well, I am sitting at like 97%. What haven't I done? And it was the only thing I hadn't done. So having to take and go out and find out what they were, and then have to take whatever vehicle I require to do them. And I pretty much got gold on 5 out of 6 of them, I think. I think one of them I was 2 seconds off getting a gold. I'm like, you know what, I'm not doing that again. Yep. It all it was very easy because you can do it over and over again, and it might be, basically doing this mission, but you've got a timer. Like you got to do it in say 6 minutes to get gold, and you get some stars and some money. And if it takes 8 minutes, then you get silver, and if it's 10 minutes plus, then you get bronze. So it's the same thing, but I think it's an easier way of getting stars and money because it's a repetitive thing. You can do it over and over. Instead of like to unlock your rank or whatever, instead of actually doing missions, which I kind of find pointless because half of it is exploring and finding the missions, and like as I was saying earlier on my stream that you've really got to explore like all those little streets and gaps and stuff because there's trailers down them that you don't know of. And like the last one, I found about 8 fuel carriers, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, would have been nice to know when I was trying to get through here. And I do like getting achievements, and one of the achievements is to drive flat knacker from one side of the map to the other without letting off the accelerator. And I'm thinking, what truck can I possibly do that in? Because if I go too fast, I'll run off. I'm thinking this Kolob might actually be the key. You just you make it as gimp as possible, but not enough that it won't get through the roads and stuff. Whereas you give yourself something like the civilian, and it just flies. And there's been times where I play this when I'm a little bit tired, and today is one of those days, and it just takes half a second of not paying attention. All of a sudden, there's a rock right in front of you, and you can imagine 100 ton right behind you. You crash straight into that thing, and it's like, oh man. And some of those ones, like where you got to go across two maps to get from one end of the task to the other, they're really tough because when you're starting to get a little bit tired and you don't pay attention and you're on that last downhill stretch, and you almost get there and then you roll off the road and you're like, oh man, so frustrating. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I have done that. I have done that for sure. I need to make a compilation of my mess ups. Yep, yep. I was watching this lady play stream this about a month ago because I often have a stream up because I don't always stream, and I had another stream up watching her play while I was doing tasks myself, and her partner was off actually completing tasks. Meanwhile, here she was rolling down cliffs and all sorts of stuff. She's like, "Oh, Jim, I need your help. I'm stuck again." And he's like, "Alright, give me 5 minutes and I'll be there." And she'll just be chatting to chat and all that sort of stuff. Meanwhile, she's down the bottom of a ditch and he has to get a crane. And now, to me, that's entertainment. But I have tried to do that. I mean, admittedly, I roll too often, so I do recover a little bit. Or it's I really actually today I rolled the civilian. I went up this impossible cliff and I rolled it I reckon 6 times. I've never seen it sit on its end quite because some of the trees bug out in a real weird kind of way, and it like the truck was standing on its side, like front end, like either on its back or its nose, leaning against this tree that you could hardly see. I'm like, how did it get there? I don't know. I might have to go back through the VOD and find it and just Photoshop it. But I certainly like. I actually went out and bought Mud Runner, the first one, because apparently people were saying that that's better than this, and it was. I think it was like six. Well, I mean $6 Australian. So I don't know if it's good or not, or but it's definitely on the long list of games to play. It seems to be forever expanding. Like as I was saying before, I haven't even finished Elden Ring. I've got 2/3 of the way through that and stopped playing, and I've got like I love playing Escape from Tarkov, which is a first-person shooter. Like they're very different games, but I don't know. Well, I'm approaching my truck, so I don't know how this is going to go about, but we'll find out shortly. Oh, it's up to you. I'm not sure. Okay, so the range of this is not that good. But it is... Oh. I'm trying. Oh, it's not gonna work. I'm getting there, it's just... I don't know if this is really going to work the way I want it to. Okay. I guess my son's learnt something new. Surprises me every day. Yeah. Well, I got to about there and it kind of didn't want to go much further. But I'm hoping... I think with both, well, because I didn't have the diff lock on before, I was trying to pull it up backwards, and it wasn't really getting anywhere, so I was just trying to turn it around. Yep. Because you can probably... Oh, that's true. I'll let you... Well, that one should nearly be able to do it itself as well. I actually sold the other Pacific that I had to get that one. And that one actually is more customizable. Do you want me to come back and... Maybe it's the driver that was failed and not the actual truck. I mean, I could have gone the long way around it, but I thought I'll give this a try because it seems shorter. But oh. Yeah. Hang on a sec. I just got to go. Yes. Okay. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry, I had to just help with something because my wife can't reach above shoulder height with one of her arms, and our microwave's like head height. I mean, if you can keep going with that one, I'm happy for you to keep going, and I'll try and tow this other one along. Yep. Yep. I guess it's good just to have this over here in case. Stop engine. Oh, okay. I think I've found that a couple of times where I've gotten in and it's like, what? The handbrake's on. Why is that? Why is that still on? Yep. Do you put it in low range mode as well, or? Yep. Okay, well, I think I learned something new then. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. So I thought I chose the trucks that I thought most suited to doing this, like my stronger ones, but like I thought, like I used the fleet staff forever and a day, and while it can get stuff done, it just struggled in some aspects, like stability. And I upgraded to there was another truck that's sort of in between that's quite good, and then getting the Royal today, like I'm like, wow, this is great. This is actually what I'm after. Yep. Is it stuff that you have to unlock further along, or yeah, yeah, yep. Yeah, yeah. I do like the civilian. It seems to be the one if you want to tow something really quickly for the most part. And I've been trying to use the twin steer whenever I can, within reason, because I found that one was quite good to use. A little bit, yeah, definitely. I think I've rolled just about every vehicle. Actually, the Colob's the only one I haven't rolled yet. Okay. I'm not sure how long I'll be stuck on this because this is this is only the first map of four I think in this zone, so it took me a fair while. Like I think I'm at about 120 hours played just to get here, so I've certainly taken my time. Yep. Yeah, yeah. I reckon if it is on special and you got some money spare, definitely. I mean, you obviously enjoy the game, so yep. Actually, someone come in earlier and he's like, "Oh, I'll chuck you a follow, but we'll play later." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I'm always up for playing with other people if I can. I just yeah. Any tips and tricks, I'm happy to learn for sure. There's another guy. There's another Aussie bloke that plays it, and when I watched him, he was pretty much just going around all the maps, gathering up the trails. He's like, I finished every possible task you can do. I just haven't gotten all the trailers from all the maps, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that gave me the idea that I needed to clear the first map of all trailers, and but the only thing that's still on there is just some of the cargo that I've spilt. Well, you know, I could go clean it up if I want, but yeah, yep. And one thing I've noticed that like to buy and sell stuff, it's pretty much the same price. You don't lose, or unless it's in hardcore or something. But I don't think hardcore is really. I don't think I'd play this in hardcore. It wouldn't be that entertaining. Yeah. Just pulling into the timber mill. Um, oh, okay. So what truck are you in today? Ah, oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. So I'll just... Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Stop engine. Charge truck. This one was running low on fuel. The man of many talents. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, yeah. When I Oh, I don't know who that is. Does it matter, or... If they come and steal your truck, does that mean that they can take it and it goes to their save, or it deletes it from my... Ah, okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Oh, you just recover them, worst case. Uh, yeah, I'm not worried. I do have a fuel tanker down here, just down the hill anyway, that has 2,000 litres. Anyway, so... I'm not sure what the next task will be. Okay, I'm not sure how to activate them. I have seen them on the ground, yeah, but I haven't... The ones... Yeah. Uh, yep. Yep. Oh, so you can accept these. Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, so I probably should have done that to begin with. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, I did know that they're there. I just was kind of going from one to the next. Okay, well, where do I go next? I just wasn't sure. Oh, yep, yep. Um, what task should I do next? I'm not sure. Uh, well, that timber one was the... That one hopefully unlocks a few others in this area anyway. Um, oil delivery, yep. Yep. Yeah. What? Well, I haven't been out of this zone as of yet. Fuck. Oh, yep. Yeah, yeah. Well, um, yeah. Not too worried. I might do that drilling site one, and I might go and get my twin steer and somehow get it there. I'll see if I can... Oh, I'm not worried. I'm up for the challenge. I've got to learn. Where is the twin steer? Ah, here she is. I gotta delete the stuff that's actually on the back of it. Ah. Oh, nice, thank you. Oh. Cover, yes. Customize, I have... Yeah, all-wheel... engageable all-wheel drive... Oh, no, just the rear-wheel drive, it appears. I haven't... Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm happy to give it a crack with this. Like, upgrade what I can, but... I guess if you finish the game, like another way of having fun is to actually, you know, as you said, join other people's games, and that way you get to sort of play it again, help someone else. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get in there. That could be a task. Okay, that way. I tried to use the Humvee on this map earlier, and it was just terrible. It without race suspension, it just bottomed out really bad. I ended up having to pull it through with the Pacific. It I think I might just delete that car. Yeah. Oh. Oh, well, as long as they're not. Hey VIP, how's it going? Yeah, I'm happy for people to join as long as they can't do anything, it's all good. Oh, okay, yeah. That's why I wasn't sure if I should just start a new one just for multiplayer and then have single player for single player. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm happy. The Hummer sucks, yeah. Um, yeah, I got chains on this one for sure. Every truck that I can get trains for, I've got chains. I mean, not trains. Yeah, I've got them on as much as I can. On this guy, on this vehicle, I've upgraded what I can, but I'm only on sort of the second zone, so there's limits to what I can do. But I mean, we've got. Is there 4 people in here now already? Um, 3. Okay, yeah. Well, if you wanna join VIP, you're more than welcome. Seems like I've opened opened the slather to people to join if they want. I'm more than happy now. Oh yeah, that sucks. You need cloud backup of your game if that's possible. Yeah, I'm still fresh meat, I think. I'll just get through here and I'll chuck up the game code and that if you want to join. And I'll paste the Discord link if you want. You know, obviously, if people say the wrong thing, then consequences for myself probably. um, okay, so this is my people copy Discord if you're interested in joining. And what the hell is happening with my mouse? How did I find the in-game code again? Ah, that's it. Yeah, if you wanna, that's the invite code. If you wanna jump in game, you're more than welcome. Just come in and have a bit of fun. Doesn't matter if you just zoom around us in a Jeep or something, or a Range Rover. Oh, you gotta do with the kids, yeah. My wife's just feeding our child at the moment. They're having dumplings for dinner, so I'm not really overly hungry. I just was a bit hungover a bit today and a bit tired, but I didn't drink too much. But I don't take much to be funny. I think I was just more tired than anything. I play too much World of Warcraft, and I was playing it last night. We're just leveling up low-level characters. Just enjoying it more than anything. I got World of Warcraft, SnowRunner, Elden Ring I was playing a fair bit of. Escape from Tarkov. Logan. Escape from Tarkov, which is a hardcore first-person shooter. I'm not sure if you've heard of it before. I do love that game, but Jesus, it's hard. I've played about 5 wipes, so kind of gets a little bit old, especially when you run into people that hack more often than not. Plus, in my old age, I say old age, 40. I feel like my reaction times are nowhere near as good as what they used to be. What else do I play? I was enjoying Fall Guys. I've got so many games. I got Sniper Elite, Vampire Survivors, Factorio, which is a good game. Any of the Souls games. Used to like the Borderlands series and stuff. So a big variety of games to play. I started to play because I only just got a PS4 recently, and I started to play Gran Turismo again. So I had Gran Turismo 3 years ago, and I loved it. But I played the Forza Horizon 4, I think it was. I haven't got the new one yet, but once again I'm not that crash hot at some of those games, but as long as you have fun, I guess. I forever want one of those, but I just can't believe that the game is over $100. Like for here, I think to buy it here it's like $110 Australian. Yep. 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 Yeah, yeah. I like to. I mean, I usually have a rule that if I can for every dollar I spend, I have an hour played in a game. So if it costs $80 or €80, or I guess in euros it'll be twice as much. I guess for Australia it'd be like a dollar value. So as long as I get $80, 80 hours played, then I feel like, because if you paid to go to the movies, you're paying 10, 20, $30 or whatever it costs more, um, just for a 2 hour movie. Then for a game you're gonna get hundreds of hours. Yeah, yeah. Well, well, there's so many games that have been out for so long that they are cheap now, that you can get hours of entertainment. Oh, nice! I didn't know that was there. Yep, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I've played through Dark Souls 3 multiple times. I'll play through, like, get to new game plus or new game plus plus or something, and I might delete it, and then I'll go back and do the same thing again 6 months later, and the replayability, like, I enjoy it. Oh, I don't. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It depends. Like, well, that's with the Dark Souls. Like, I wasn't interested in playing through it 10 times over just to do the same thing, in a way. But I I did like going up to bosses and putting my summon sign down, and other people that struggle, then I'm able to help them get through the boss or whatever. I always thought that was entertaining, but then in a way it makes it easier for them. Like, they don't learn the hard way. I make sure with games like that that the first time I do it by myself and without summons, and after that, hopefully, I've learnt the ability to beat them. But I still stuff up all the time. And the funny thing is, it's just being patient. Like, a lot of people play stuff and they just try and burn bosses down as quick as possible, and like, I get that, but at the same time, not everything's just about punching out a bunch of DPS and burning bosses down. Like, it takes time and strategy. That you got to get in there and get one or two hits, and then make sure you stay safe and dodge, block, parry, whatever it requires, and then do it all over again and get in there and get one hit, and you just slowly work them down. Oh, for sure. Load. Okay, I got 4 oil barrels on my back. Let's see how good I can get out with these. VIP, I don't know if I'll do this in hardcore mode. I've watched people do it, and there's no recovering and no. Yeah, nah. I would just pull my hair out. Yeah. My repair bill and fuel bill would just be phenomenal. That's my biggest problem. I'm wondering. Oh, okay. I might go that way out. Because the way I come in, I don't see myself getting out that way. Not at all. Yeah, I'm going to go north out towards like where we delivered the logs first. I think that's the best way. Yeah. Well, I come in going straight north and there was a hairy river crossing I forgot about. And I somehow, because it's rigid and it's long, I kind of flexed my way across. So we'll see if I can... I have learnt a couple of tricks, like if there's only the one tree and I can't, like I can pull myself up to it, but then, especially in this, like I can pull myself beyond there by hooking the winch up to the back of the trailer and pulling you further along, like stuff like that. I was like, oh wow, why didn't I think of this before? Yep. Yep. Oh wow. The tipping, yeah, yeah. I was distracted and reading chat. um, yeah, our VIP saying about the hard mode, how you have to pay for even to get your truck loaded with stuff, and it just reminds me too much of real life. And like my in-laws are farmers, and like I hear about their repair bills and fuel bills, and like right now my car's costing a lot of money to get repaired. I spent about $6,000 on a new turbo and a couple of things on my full drive, and only for it to break down a week later, and it's costing another $7,000. So it's like, oh, I got a Mitsubishi Outlander. It's a diesel. It's worth about, if I sold it, it's worth about 25 grand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repair it because it's only 5 years old, and then I'm going to sell it early next year because my friend's got a dual cab 4-wheel drive that I want to buy off him. And it's going to be like, I don't like having loans or borrowing money or whatnot. Like we only have our home loan, and that's it. But like last year, someone wrote off my wife's car when she was in it. Like everyone's okay, but we had to spend, $15,000 of our own money plus the what we got for the insurance to get a new car. So that was, we're out of pocket. $15,000 of our own money. It's so frustrating. Only for the person that did it got a slap on the wrist and said, "Don't do it again." So, like, I mean, she got a new car, which is good. Like, she works hard as well. Like, she works harder than I do. But once I get, like, I would have been happy to keep my car, but if this other one's on offer for a really good deal, and it is, I'll get that, and I'll probably keep that for as long as it, until it dies. I mean, I don't care about having the latest and greatest. Like, even if I won $1 million, I'd never go and buy a Ferrari or something like that. It's not my kind of thing. And I don't want to. And I don't want like a big truck like the American trucks or anything like that. Like, it doesn't have to be the most powerful. It just has to be functional. Like while my car hasn't been working, I've been riding a motorbike to work for the last 2 months, and it's the middle of winter. Like it's 0 degrees outside right now. It's cold. I got a Suzuki DR 650. Big. Well, I can't really with mine because I've had. So I'm really short, short and fat. I wanted, like, I've got a DR 200 as well, which is a farm bike, but I really like that bike and heard that you can lower it without doing too much to it. So I've paid for aftermarket suspension, which is like rated to my weight. I've got a low seat put on it, which is a comfort seat because the standard seats are terrible. You may as well sit on weatherboard, like hard wood, and ride. And then I've got a 25 litre fuel tank to put on it. So that's literally sitting on the floor next to me. But I just haven't been able to put it on because my car's not working, so I can't take that out of action at the same time. So I've delivered the first bit of oil where we delivered the logs. So I'm hoping that I can ride that more and more. Because it is enjoyable. Oh, nice. Yep. I've got we've got a friend, family friend that he has two KTM's. He has identical ones. He only has. You're supposed to get everything, especially in the state we're living, let alone the country. You have to get it fully registered. But because he's got two identical bikes, he only pays rego on one, and he just swaps the number plate. If he's going full dirt, he'll put it on one, and if he's going cross country or whatever, he'll put it on the other one. But usually when one's working, he'll take the other one off the road, or vice versa, and he rebuilds them himself. But he's been across Central Australia multiple times. Often, if they go away, his wife will drive the four-wheel drive with a small trailer on the back just in case, and he'll ride along on his bike. Yep. Costs a fair bit of money, and especially with the way things are at the moment. I can't. Yeah, sure. Um, I, whether you stay in game or not, it's up to you. I'll just keep trucking on doing the same thing. But I appreciate your help, and yeah, yep. Just yell out when you're back, and okay, thank you. Alrighty, so we're going to work our way around this outside to deliver the oil over at this factory. And then from here, I'm going to try and go... Because it's... Well, I should be able to make it through this part. And I've got the co-lob if I need. And then I'm going to... Worst case scenario, if I get stuck around here, I'll bring the co-lob around. Because I want to try and work my way around. Okay, I didn't know that my game was a public game. People must be able to see it. But that's okay. I don't mind as long as I don't destroy stuff. It's all good. I do like this twin steer, even though it's not the greatest one. Actually enjoy driving it for some funny reason. Let's see if we can get through this next part. Oops. Engage diff lock. Destroy some of the local fauna. I'll hopefully get up there at some point. This one should be able to help me. The unlocking the, as suggested in Russia, unlocking the four-wheel drive version of this, or the ability for the four-wheel drive in this, would make this even better for sure. It's funny, we were just watching at my work. I work obviously in a school, and we watched this show called BTM, Behind the News, and it's it's made for kids, so the kids can understand what's going on in the world and real life problems and stuff. Anyway, they had something about road trains and whatnot, and how Australia has like some of the world's largest road trains, and we're counting some that were in the regional mines out whoop whoop, and up to I think it was like 15 or 16 carriages or trailers behind these road trains. Just phenomenal, like the size. And a lady that I work with, her husband actually drives a road train. He actually, from where we live in near Victoria, her husband was actually going to drive to Darwin the next day. Like, this was on Thursday, and her husband was due to drive out to Darwin the next day, which is, it's a good day and a half, 2 day. I think it's 2 day drive or a day and a half drive, but that's thousands of kilometers over the other side, nearly the other side of the country. Like, I guess from nearly the bottom to the top of Australia. Like, people think, oh yeah, that's right, that's only half a day drive. No, it's a long drive. Would not like to do that myself. But I would think that if he's leaving from here, he'd probably just have the two trailers, like the B double, the cab, and then two trailers after. Unless further up north he's gonna connect up another trailer on the back. Not sure. I'm guessing unloading this will just make this truck that little bit lighter. And hopefully able to get through the next task. Actually, I might be able to go a different way rather than going around. But no, thanks everyone for watching and follows and all that sort of stuff. I appreciate it. Just encourages me to produce more content and stream a little bit when I can. What I'm actually going to do is, I was going to go around here, but this is pointless. I'm actually going to just cut straight through here, refuel, and then if I can come across here and drop off that, and then come back and make my way through and drop off that one. So that's all 4 oil barrels done, hopefully. But I know I can fit through this gap up here because I did it earlier. Coming back the other way, so... Hit with my tire, I don't understand how that was engine damage. I'll be able to refuel here, which is good. That next section, I'll be able to use a winch if I get stuck or get bogged. We're definitely making progress. The meta. Getting there. Ever so slowly. Okay. Which way? We go left. Whoa. Definitely gets speed wobbles going up on the ice. Talking about drifting, jeez. Jeez, where does one do his 35.2? Off to the shop to get some sherbet. Okay, so try and see if I can get through there. Getting there. So what's old mate doing? Ah, he might be just checking out. Let's see how we go. What? I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. Oh, I made it public. Wonder if that's why people were joining. Ah, okay. For some reason it I don't know what happened there. It's kind of played up a little bit. It's disconnected me. So does that? What? That's weird. Why was that all muddy in co-op? And yet, in single player, it's not muddy. That's bizarre. I don't actually know what's happened there. But what I'll do is we'll wait until he comes back, and if he does, I'll get it going again in multiplayer if I can, if it lets me. So I know the other day watching some streamers and they had troubles with multiplayer, like it wouldn't let them start or something. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'm not sure. I'm more than happy to do multiplayer now that I've tasted that. Definitely. Yeah, I just found it funny that it was full of mud, that area, when that guy come in, right at the end. And then when I come back to single player, it was not mud. Like it was completely different climate or whatnot. Not climate, but you know. A detour, what does that mean? You can't go this way? Maybe? I'll have a look. I don't think this will go through there, but... I know I should take heed to warning signs, but... Unless someone cleared this area for me and removed any barriers, I'm not sure. I know there are a couple of guys that joined the game that did stuff that I don't know what they did. Actually, now that I think about it, anything that's said in Discord, I don't think will go onto stream anyway, because Discord's going to headphones, whereas stream's going to desktop. Maybe. What I might do though is, for the sake of my YouTube, I'll stop recording here, and then I'll continue on the next episode once I deliver this. So I've been uploading some stuff to, basically my stream to YouTube in chunks. I'm up to about episode 8. I've missed a whole heap of stuff that I haven't done, like, it's not on YouTube, but that's alright. Yeah, thank you for watching my YouTube channel, if you have been watching it. Stay tuned for the next episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around, because I'm going to keep going.